What's the deal? What's the deal? You already know who it is. It's your favorite name too. Look, what the fuck did I just say? Lord have mercy. It's your favorite auntie Pooh. I was tongue tied, and I don't even feel like re-recording that. I don't even care. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. You already know what it is. So let me get back into episode 3 of Mary Mad. Alright, so like I said, he done bust him in the motherfucking head. And like I said, that fucking figurine was solid. Solid, right? So I'm just like, I'm tripping because Terry never gave gangster. No way, shape, or form. Or whatever. So he was like, we finna go eat, but we gonna go to the homie house, right? So I'm like, okay, and he was like, I'm gonna tell you what I had on. I had on a cute little outfit, but Terry was like, you don't got no dress? And I was like, yeah, I didn't know. He was like, nah, I want you to. I was like, oh, I need to step up what I got on. I didn't even get offended because I'm figuring we in Palm Springs, and if you know Palm Springs, it ain't like it's a fancy ass place. Now they got nice ass houses, but it's the desert. You get what I'm saying? Couple of casinos. They got outlets and stuff like that. They got activities to do, but I wasn't thinking being fancy, right? So we pull up to this house, right? And we see this man, he gotta be like in his late 30s. He dressed real expensive. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm looking through the window, he's sitting on the couch, like looking in the mirror, like admiring himself, like you could tell he was thinking to himself, like the man was thinking to himself, like, bitch, I look good. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm like, damn, so boom, boom, we knock at the door. You feel what I'm talking about? He walks to the door, he open it, and he like, oh, what's up, little bro? He like, man, what's up? He was like, okay, who you got with you? He was like, this Pooh. And then he was like, this my big baby, though. This my little big baby, though. He was like, oh, so this you? He like, yeah, this my girl. I'm like, I bring though. But I'm keeping it classy. I just looked at him like, boy, I'm not your girlfriend. Like, but so my homegirl get introduced. We walk in or whatever. So we get in there. It's a girl. She like, hi, I'm Sarah. I'm like, oh, okay. She like, I'm the neighbor. I just moved in next door. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay. She was like, I'm just introducing myself. Da da da. I'm like, okay. So he like, yeah, this Sarah, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm like, okay, it look like him and Sarah got some, look like it could be something. So he was like, excuse me, ladies, I'm gonna take you fellas to the back. We gonna have a conversation, and then we gonna have a good time. So right now we in the living room part. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's just me and her talking. I'm like, damn, bitch, this is nice. She like, this is nice. I'm like, this is nice, And then I looked in the back. I was like, look at his pool. She said, bitch, look at you. I was like, look, it's nice. She was like, it is nice. Look at that jacuzzi. I'm like, boom, bam, or whatever. So they back there for a minute. They probably back there maybe 30 minutes. He come back out. He talking to me. He like, how y'all doing? We like, hey, he letting us know, like, he run a company. He is CEO of a big company and all this or whatever. Now, remind you, Sarah had left out. So, I guess he invited Sarah to come back to the party. So, she ended up coming back and the door rung. When he came out like 30 minutes later, he was like, can you let her in? I was like, yeah. So, we wouldn't let Sarah in or whatever. But I could tell he was kind of on Sarah, But I can also tell he was, like, feeling himself. Like, you can tell, like, when I say he was feeling himself, he was feeling himself. So he came out, and then he called this dude. He was like, I'm just name him George. He like, George, make the ladies a drink. George like, what y'all want? I'm like, oh, well, what y'all got? He like, we got everything. Anything you can imagine, we got. So, boom. I get Remy at the time, because this was me and our homegirl drink. This was me and Jay drink. Right? We off the Remy. Right? We off the Remy. I think Sarah had got her something else. She had got some clear. Because he was like vodka and tonic. It was something like that. Because when we looked at it, we was like, because whatever it was, it needed an olive. And we was like, damn. And she was like, no, the olive. She was telling us like, no, when your drinks have olives in them, she was like, girl, I'm telling you, be tipsy, but they help you stay kind of sober. And I had never tried like the olives in the drink at that time. And I was like, And I didn't even like olives. Like, I didn't like olives on food. She was like, no, what's the difference? So she was like, let me get a cup of olives. So he gave her a little cup of olives, and we tasted it. I'm like, oh, I might have to start getting me some olives or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When we go out and drink, it was cool. So we end up talking to Sarah. Sarah was real nice. Had just started her little business. She was on her shit. Nice young, nice girl, whatever. So when he come up out of there, babe come to me, Terry, like, babe, I apologize, I had to handle business. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for being here. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a good time. I'm like, where we going now? He like, oh, downstairs. I'm like, downstairs? We all looking like, it's a downstairs? He like, where you think the party at? And our boy was like, oh yeah, I don't let people party in my living room, like not on my main floor. I'm like, oh, he was like, yeah, everybody can't come through the front door. I'm like, okay. I didn't even realize it was levels to this house like that, because I'm just looking. Baby, we go downstairs and it's cracking. You couldn't even hear the music upstairs, right? Baby, the music is cracking and there's people everywhere. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm talking about. We down there, we partying, we jigging. You know, we in our own stuff. Like, I'm really happy, right? My mom ended up calling. I step out and talk to her. She like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Everything good. Da, da, da. She like, well, your daddy looking for you. I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm talking about. So I was like, I'll call him tomorrow. She like, alright, I just wanted to make sure you were safe and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, mom, I'm good. So we go down there, like I said, we down there. Hey, this is how we do it. Hey, this is how we do it. Da, 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 da. Hey, I'm talking about, yeah, we in this motherfucker. It's Friday. I'm talking about, look, we in here. Hey, I'm talking about when I say we in here grinding. Oh, baby. Oh, then my song. Where I wanna be. Like, I would never forget dancing with him to this song. Oh my God. Sweetie little dee. I don't mean to hurt you, baby. When I say he was singing his heart out, when I say, let me tell you something. This man was singing. Never would I imagine you would play a major part in a decision that's so hard. Hey, do I leave? Do I stay? Do I go? I think about my life and what matters to me the most. Boy, the love that we share is real. Hey, when I say we and him it was like we was together for a long time. Like, I was tipsy by then. And I'm singing, I'm like, where I wanna be. And he just drumming. I'm just like, when I say it felt like I had known this man forever. But I don't know why at the end of the song when I looked at him, baby, I had like 3 tears just. And he like, what's wrong? I'm like, nothing. He like, you sure? I'm like, everything is amazing. He like, that's how it's gonna always be. Just like this. I'm like, oh. Because this particular dude, I didn't come in with no negative thought. Like, I didn't think nothing. I didn't come in with the attitude of, I think he lying about nothing. When I say I just didn't, I didn't. And I think that's because I didn't look at him in the beginning. I literally didn't realize he was cute until the hospital. I promise you. Like, so I don't think that. So I just came in it. Like, I came in wanting this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted it, so it didn't even matter. I wanted it, and he was telling me what I needed to hear, and he was doing what I needed him to do. So we just chilling. Now, boy didn't put, a few people out. He got a few ladies still there or whatever. And then he was like, we're going to have a couple of girls come strip. Is that going to offend y'all? I'm like, hell no. And the homegirl like, shit. Give us the ones. So he like, come here, babe. So once the girl started dancing, he got me on top of his lap. He like, you throw the money. Oh, make me feel like a boss. Like, what? And I'm trying to take his hand. He like, nah, I don't want to touch her. You touch her. You feel me? But I'm literally sitting on his lap, getting a lap dance, and he just chilling like. You feel me? I am like, oh my God, this man is just like, he's fucking wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Then she dancing on me, she going down on me, kissing on me. Nigga, she done lifted up my shirt. Now she sucking on the nigga titties. This nigga done grabbed me by my neck and turned me and kissed me dead in my mouth. Now my shit just boom, boom, boom. And she just grinding on me. Now she rubbing on me. Baby, stop playing, because you can go home with us. Man, he whispered in my ear. He was like, you want that? I was like, yeah. He was like, yo, it's just my command. He signaled his boy. He linked up her and was like, my girl on her. Our boy was like, 200. My nigga was like, alright. He was like, babe, you want her solo? Or what? How you want it? And I ain't never had a nigga ask me how I wanted to do it. Or it's like, I had a nigga throw out a suggestion, and then I told him this is how it's gonna go. But this nigga's like, how you want to do it? You want her by yourself? Or you want me to watch? Like, what you want? It's all on you, it don't matter. I ain't gonna feel no type of way. Like, my baby can have whatever she want. I'm like, I want you to watch. He like, okay. He like, you want it right now? And I'm horny as fuck, so I'm like, yeah. When we get up, go upstairs, we go to a room. The room nice as a motherfucker. I'm like, damn. Like, this nigga really, like, his house is nice. We go in the room. She automatically, she go to work. And she go to work on me. My nigga whisper in my ear like, let her do you. Like, she do this a lot. But you ain't fucking with her. I'm like, okay. So the whole time, while she doing her on me, he looking at me. So he just like, slowly coming out the shirt. Like, he's waiting though. He ain't tripping on her. When I say he got direct eye contact with me, he got direct eye contact with me. Then he whip out. And I'm just looking like, you feel me? So then he tap her. That's enough. She like, I can't stay. He grabbed me. He like, come here. He like, you hear what she just asked? I was like, no, because I'm over the zone. He was like, she asked because she stayed. And before I could answer, he was like, get the fuck out. He was like, you was here for my girl, not me. And she was like, oh, okay. He was like, yeah. And she walked out and closed the door. Baby. And when I say that man, hey, let me tell you something. He gave me a sampler. He made sure that I knew he was in control. And every stroke, he was like, that was cool and but she can't do this. And I'm like, oh, she showed the fuck can't. Like, she can make me feel good, but she can't do this. Like, facts. Like, but he low-key got jealous, but he wasn't tripping, right? He was like, yeah, let's get back to the house. so we can just, finish this. He like, you had enough fun for the night? I'm like, I had enough fun. He like, all right, let's go. I'm straightening the bed up. He like, look at my baby, you got manners. I'm like, well, we didn't get under the cover, I don't want this room to be all fucked up, whatever. So I go in the bathroom, I'm washing up. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finna just leave out with a wet pussy, That's not cool, I wash up, I fix myself, get myself together. You feel me? I'm about that motherfucker looking like I've never been touched. We go out. He tell his boy, like, hey, we finna go. So they like, shit, we staying. He like, that's cool, we finna go back to the house. So, on our way to the house, he was like, babe, you really didn't eat like that. He like, we gotta go get you some food. And I was like, well, babe, we got a little stuff at the house. I'll just make me like a ham, cheese, like a ham bacon sandwich or something like that. He was like, you sure? I don't want you eating everything what you want. I'm like, nah, I'm good with that. I'm like, we got some lemonade, some chips. Like, I can just eat that. He like, you sure? He like, cause you been drinking. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I ain't about to throw up. We good. So when we get back to the house, his other boy is there, right? So I go in there, I'll take the bacon out. I'm in there getting the bacon together, about to throw that in the oven. Because, baby, I'm going to show him what a sandwich really is. You know what I'm talking about? Like, ain't no basic sandwich around this motherfucker. You finna get the egg, the bacon, the ham, the turkey. Every piece of meat we got in this motherfucker with the bacon. I'm about to hook you up. Lettuce, tomato, I'm talking about pickle. This shit finna go up. I'm trying to tell you. So I'm in there making a sandwich, and I hear his boy, like, he tell his boy, like, what you doing here? He like, I thought you was leaving. But oh boy, he was like, nah. He was like, I need to tell you. He was like, I need to talk to you. So Terry like talk. He like, nah, I need to talk to you in private. So when he said that, like I said, I didn't pay no attention because it had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, whatever they talking about, what that got to do with me? You know what I'm saying? So I let them talk or whatever. And so then I'm in there making the food. You know what I'm saying? I done made the food because they've been talking for maybe 30 minutes. It didn't take that long because I was only making sandwiches. Excuse me. Now I done made this double layer ass banging ass sandwich. And so I go in there and I'm like, babe, your food ready. He like, okay. He like, don't eat without me. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? No problem or whatever. So I'm waiting on him and it's like another 10 minutes. And I'm like, hey. He like, here I come, babe, my bad. So he come in here. And so we talking. And we eating. He like, damn, this sandwich good. I'm like, thank you, babe. I'm glad you like it. He was like, nah, this shit really fire. He was like, I should get you a sandwich shop. I'm like, I don't want no sandwich shop. My stupid ass should have got a sandwich shop. But any fucking way. So we talking. And he like, when you gonna love me? I said, it's crazy, because I said, that's crazy you say that. He said, why? I said, because I ain't gonna lie. I said, I bet if I was hooked to a lie detector test right now, and they asked me that I love you, I for sure would say yeah. He was like, for real? I was like, you made me feel good in these last days. I'm like, it's been amazing. He like, I want to make you feel like that every day. He be like, but let me tell you something. He like, I'm going to keep it solid with you. I'm like, you is? About what? He like, look, I do my thing, I work, I got my businesses. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I fuck with you. He was like, and I don't never want you to leave my side, no matter what. He like, I ain't no perfect nigga. And I was like, I know you ain't perfect. I was like, that's why I like you. He was like, no, I need you to be in love with me. But I'm telling y'all, I felt that way, y'all. In them few days, I am trying to tell you. I felt so in love. I did. That's how I knew I didn't really know love. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, that's how I know I didn't know love then. Like I do now. So, I'm like, okay. He like, nah, no matter what. And he like, don't leave me. I'm like, I would never leave you. He was like, would you leave me if I had a baby on the way? I was like, no. He was like, would you leave me if I was getting divorced? I was like, no. But me not even putting nothing together, I'm just like, no. He like, would you leave me if I killed the man? I'm like, no. He was like, what'd make you leave me? I said, if you raped a kid or you raped a grown woman, I couldn't hold your back to no shit like that. I was like, but if you kill a nigga, so what? Let you know my mind wasn't all the way right, and that's why I be saying we a part of the problem. I didn't give a fuck if he robbed, steal, and killed. The only issue I had was rape. Or being a pedophile. It was the only two things that's gonna make me leave that man. I'm just trying to fucking tell you. So I'm setting y'all up for the delusion I was loving it. You understand? So baby, when I said we got done eating, and that man ran some bath water, and we got in the tub again, and that man got me out that tub and rubbed me down and fucked me down. I'm talking about. I'm talking about that man. Let me tell you something. The way he suck on your neck, the way he rub on your body, the way he bite your booty, the way he grab your feet and rub your leg and throw your leg in the air, the way he slap your ass, the way he pull your hair, the way that nigga stick his tongue down your throat and will throw you back and then put your pussy so far in his mouth. That man deserve a motherfucking medal. You understand? He deserves one of the fucking Purple Hearts, whatever that they be giving you in the army. He deserves one of them highest medals you can get. I'm not gonna lie to you. He did his thing. So I'm in that motherfucker. I'm talking about riding like a rodeo, and I'm doing a slow ride like the. Make sure I'm gripping too. Making sure I'm using them motherfucking Kegels on that bitch. Bye. I'm in there like a T-Mobile girl on top of that nigga. I'm trying to say. He like, oh, he like, hold on. I don't want to bust shit. I'm like, He like, hold on. He like, nah, we can't be doing that. Like, you on birth control? I'm like, no. He like, you not on birth control? I'm like, no. I'm like, you don't want to bust at me? He like, man, don't say it like that. I'm like, I'm just saying. Why I'm on his ass. He like, man, come on. What, baby? You gotta explode in this because I'm in love. So what? What you talking about? He, wow. He like, why you do this? Like, why you? He like, man, alright, you gonna keep on with this? He like, I'm telling you. He like, I can't keep hitting you raw like this. He like, you got some good, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna be tripping. I'm like, you ain't gonna be tripping. I'm gonna be the motherfucker that's tripping. What is you talking about? Da. He like, yeah, that ain't gonna happen either. I don't play like that. I'm like, I know, Fatty. I know. So he tell me like, hey, my sister will be here tomorrow if you want your hair done or something like that. I'm like, oh, okay. He like, I gotta make another trip. I'm like, oh, so you leaving? He like, yeah. I'm like, no. So I leave out the room. I go in there and talk to the homegirl. Shit, I was wrong with you. I'm like, nothing, he leaving. She was like, that's what this nigga just told me. She like, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bitch, I don't think I'm in love. She like, bitch, me too. I'm like, you too. I'm like, she like, bitch, he does everything I want him to do. I'm like, bitch, that's how I feel. She like, he fucked me right. I'm like, bitch, that's how I feel. Like, wait a minute. You feel me? Hold on. Like, we just feeling the same thing. I'm like, oh my God, girl. She was like, what if we had a double wedding? I'm like, stop playing. I'm like, bitch. She was like, bitch. Like, we was already invested that fast. Like, it could have been a double wedding for us. So, I'm in there, like, really heartbroken, y'all. I'm talking about... I'm trying to tell you, I be feeling like Taraji and Baby Boy. He don't love me no more. The car broke and the car need fixing. He slammed the door. What do you want? Come in here messing up my stories. Well, get your ass out, because you don't need to know all the whole shit I did. Boy, my damn son. But anyway, I'm in that motherfucker finna. Like, he just shot me, bitch, because he just said he leaving again. So, I go instantly. I'm like, I'm finna get in the pool. She like, bitch, I got a bottle. I'm like, I got something to smoke. She like, come on. So we storm off in the room, put on our bathing suits. We come out. He looking at me like, but I could tell he like, man, you know, but he on his phone. So about 30 minutes later, I'm sitting there, but you know how a nigga ain't came and chased after you? Cause I've been pouting. I need you to come see what's wrong. I need you to, like, even when I say nothing, ain't nothing wrong, don't worry about it. Like, I need you to be like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm not gonna keep playing with you. I need that. I'm sorry. I just a little crazy, a little toxic. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it a little, you know. So, so I hear him on the phone. He like, I don't give a fuck. I do what the fuck I want to do. And I'm like, well, whoever he talking to, whatever. He was like, oh, well, all my shit go be there. Whoever he talking to, he telling him, like, all my shit go be there. I don't give a fuck what you throw away, what you do. I don't give a fuck. He like, bitches need to get out their feelings. So, right then and there, I'm like, oh, he must be arguing with an ex or, you know, worker. You never know. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing to do with it. So, I'm sitting there in the pool. So now I'm looking sad. Now my homegirl drunk. She like, come here, give me a hug. I'm like, I know, bitch. These niggas ain't shit. I'm like, that's why we gon' fuck the summer up, cuz, on the dead homies. I'm like, on the dead homies. She like, oh, everything, blood, oh, everything, blood. She like, we finna turn the fuck up. Basically, this will be saying. I'm like, I don't mean, so now we popping and we didn't turn the little music on. Nigga, now we shaking our ass by the pool. I'm like, I'm finna fuck this summer up. I'm like, niggas got like fucked up. I'm like, pussy good, head good, all that. Yeah. Like, we really popping it. He's standing in the doorway, right? But I see he left the doorway. So we still popping it, you feel me? Her little boot thing that left the door too. So they ain't really tripping off us. I'm talking about we walking through the house, slamming shit. We got an attitude out of this motherfucking world. You hear me? So, next thing I know, we get back in the pool. We popping, and I'm like, on me. I'm like, did you see baby at the party though? She like, yeah, he was. Because let me tell you, it was some fine niggas at the party. You know what I'm talking about? We could tell they was all D-boys. You feel me? I'm like, on me. I'm like, oh, well, we got introduced to the crew. Whoopty bam. Nigga. All I know, as soon as me and her did our motherfucking high five, bitch, like, now we face this way in the pool. We ain't even looking back here where they at. We right here because our bottle, our speaker is all right here. So we like, Bitch, next thing I know, all I feel is a motherfucker take me under the water. Bitch, they done hit us with the motherfucking choke slam in the motherfucking water. Bitch, I'm like, hair fucked up and all. I'm like, what the fuck? I get up. Now we like trying to fight, right? He like, so you fucking up the summer? That's what you doing? He like, bitch, I'll drown you. You ever play with me like that and say some disrespectful shit like that? So that her nigga like, what you think this is? She like, blood. He like, shut up, Mac. When he slapped her, I was like, oh shit, that's real. They ain't playing with us. I thought it was a little jokey joke. No, it's about to be a little chokey choke, bitch. Oh shit. So he like, say something else. He like, so what you gonna do? He like, what you thought a nigga wouldn't jump in this water? He like, yeah, you been popping it for like the last hour. Coming through the house, slamming shit and all that. He like, you popping it. What you popping it for? You that mad a nigga finna go on a trip? He like, I was taking your stupid ass with me. He was like, I was gonna ask you, did you wanna go? He like, but you are dead in your motherfucking feelings. He like, so do you wanna go? I'm like, I don't wanna go. He like, oh yeah, get the fuck out the pool. I'm like, and then I'm looking at the homegirl, this bitch looking scared. I'm like, oh bitch, we ain't even a dynamic duo, bitch. We is motherfucking Tina and Tina right now. Ain't shit we can do. And we finna be rolling down the river, bitch, in a minute. Okay, let's go see what these niggas want. So I get out. Cause now I'm pissed off because my hair is fucking wet. He like, and don't be tripping about your fucking hair. I told you my sister be here. I got an attitude. I get back in the shower. I'm back in the shower, wash my motherfucking hair, put it up in a ponytail, put a little gel on the sides. You feel me? Wrap my shit. I'm sitting on the end of the bed. He like, get up here. Bitch, I'm playing dumb, deaf, and blind. Bitch, he gotta know. The towel I took a bath with, that I dried off with, bitch, he done put that motherfucker around my face. Now he dragging me to the motherfucker. Bitch, get your motherfucking ass up here. I'm trying not to laugh because at this point, I can't even stay in character. You feel me? I'm laughing like a motherfucker. He like, oh, you think shit a game. So it's the next day or whatever. We kicking it, we chilling. Everything back to normal. His sister come, I wash my hair, blow dry. She press it out, she curl it. She put me like some loose curls or whatever. My homegirl, she did her ponytail, right? So we leave. I told my mama like, oh, we finna go on another little run or whatever. Mama like, okay. She like, don't forget to call your daddy. I'm like, alright, no problem. So I still didn't call my dad. We all pack up. We leave, right? We leave later on that night. We leave. We on our way to Arizona. So we on our way to Arizona. We chilling. We finally get to Arizona, right? We get to Arizona in probably about 7 hours. It was like 5 to 7 hours, whatever. We get to Arizona. We get to another house. We walk in. Everything good. It ain't no issue. But I'm looking at this motherfucker like, oh, this motherfucker nice. But then when I look at it, I'll see a picture of him. I'm like, oh, so this his shit. So it's a picture of him, right? And it's a picture of some kids. But like I said, I'm not even tripping, right? So he like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. He like, all right then. He like, me and my boy finna make a run. We'll be back in a couple of hours. I was like, you leaving me with no money? I was like, and we don't got no car to drive. I'm like, it's no food in the refrigerator. Like, what the fuck? He was like, it's a car downstairs, the key in the drawer. He was like, and go in my room. And I was like, he was like, you find the money, you can use it. You can have it, basically. He was like, but I ain't telling you where it's at. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And he basically told her the same thing. There's money in my side of the room. You find it, you can have it. So these niggas leave, and I'm talking about we searching. I'm searching under the mattress, in the pillowcases. I'm searching everywhere. So now I'm trying to think like him. Because I'm looking in the room, and I'm like, it's not much in here, but it's stuff in here. I'm looking. I'm like, he a nigga. He a nigga. He a nigga. And I'm thinking, oh, I know when my daddy got a certain amount of money, I know what he used to do. I go straight in the bathroom, nigga, to the trash can. That bitch was triple bagged. When I seen it was triple bagged, nigga, I poured it, nigga, to that bottom one. Nigga, it's a stack right there. Nigga, he got like 4 motherfucking fat ass wads. I just took one. I wasn't even finna be greedy. Put the trash bag in the bag. I'm like, you found yours? She like, no. I go in her nigga room. I'm looking. I'm like, bro, I don't know. Like, I couldn't think of nothing on his. What happened was, on our way out, we fucking tripped over the little piece, and I realized this nigga carpet come up. Pulled that shit all the way up, nigga. He had a little fucking thing right there in the floor. I said, boy, look at this shit. She got the money. She get the money, right? We get the car. When we go downstairs, remind you, we don't know what kind of car it is. We just got a key. So now we pressing a button, but we don't hear. It's 2 levels to the parking structure. So we go upstairs and we hear beep, beep. I'm like, okay. It's a big ass van. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Look, go over there. Boom, that's a black Mercedes. I'm like, bitch. She like, oh, bitch, we finna do whatever. So, but when we leave, we just driving. You feel me? We don't really know where we going. We just driving around the city at this point. We find a little restaurant. We go eat. We get them some food. Bring it back. Go back to the house. And I know y'all like, how you was driving around Arizona, bitch? I am smart. I'm not a dummy, bitch. I know how to follow instructions. Calm down. It's not that deep to trying to find the flaw in the story, bitch. Just listen to the story. So we get back to the house or whatever. As we park in the car, it's like a group of niggas. It's like 4 niggas that's in the hallway, right? So we park the car, we grab the food, we walking to the elevator to go down a level to go to where the house is. So it's like 4 niggas. We get off the elevator, they like, how y'all doing? We like, hello. He like, oh, y'all new here? We like, nah. He like, oh, alright. I tell her, come on. I was like, bitch, you already know. I tell her some shit like, you already know, bitch, we gotta put our head down. You know, our P's ain't playing. But I was really just clowning, like, off the pimping and hoe shit. And so the nigga in the background was like, yeah, you definitely better put your head down. I turned around, I looked at that nigga, I said, ha! Yeah, alright. I don't know what the fucking nigga thinking out here, but I'm Compton. I don't know what a nigga thinking. So, right then and there, the nigga was he just started laughing like, ha, ha, ha. So I'm telling her, like, when we hit the corner to go to the apartment, it's 3 doors, you feel me? And then we got to pass the 3 doors and bust a left. So, as when we hit the corner, it kind of like, you could hear them niggas, like, not running, but you hear a nigga, like, speed walking. Bitch, we must have hit that corner when that motherfucking door. And I closed the door softly, like I be slamming, right? So I slam the door, I lock it, I go to the window, and I see like one nigga looking this way, one nigga looking this way. But then I look on the side of him, nigga, he got a burner. I'm like, oh bitch, we was about to get robbed. So I get on the phone, I call him, I'm like, babe, there's 4 niggas in your motherfucking hallway. One of them got a gun. I'm like, and they just trying to follow us back into the house. He was like, you found the shit? And I was like, yeah. He like, goddamn. So, he like, no. You for real though? I'm like, I swear to God. And I'm describing what the nigga got on, right? He like, oh, say no more. Nigga, they immediately come back. When they come back, I can hear them talking. And I'm hearing people laughing. I'm like, what the fuck? But then I hear a nigga like, well, what niggas want to do? What niggas on? So when I hear and recognize that it's his voice, bitch, I open the door. Because by then, we done went through the whole motherfucking house, bitch. I found both of the guns. And I'm telling her ass, like, this is what you do. Her scary ass is like, bitch. I'm like, bitch, you better aim and shoot. And make sure you don't shoot neither one of them, bitch. We open up the motherfucking door and we come out the door. I'm talking about pistol ready. He was like, nah, babe. Oh, boy, and I'm like, whoa. He like, nah, babe. He like, nah. He like, this is my cousin. I'm like, then why the fuck that nigga was running behind us? He was like, he was trying to run and tell you, like, he wasn't trying to be funny with you, what he said to you. He was like, he was trying to let you know, like, nah, this my people, like, you good. He was like, I sent them to watch over while we was gone, babe. I'm like, he like, I don't tell you everything. He like, but nah, it's good. I'm like, oh, okay. So they come in the apartment or whatever. He like, oh, y'all got us something to eat. I'm like, yeah, whatever. He like, whoa. So boy was like, oh, that's wifey, huh? And he was like, that's my girl. Right? I didn't catch nothing by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't true. Or whatever. So later on that night, one of the niggas is like, I like how she get down. She don't mind cooking, cleaning. He like, you a real wifey type. Like, and so By then, my nigga was like, hey, you niggas is a little too friendly, bro. Y'all can go. He like, what, bro? I'm just saying she a wifey type. Like, she deserved to be wiped up. You feel me? So my nigga getting more irritated and more irritated. Terry like, man, yeah, y'all can get the fuck on, bro. We done for the night. It been a long day. You feel me? They like, alright, Terry. Alright. You feel me? So, I'm like, what the fuck was that about, right? And baby, this when the shit start hitting the fan. So it's the next motherfucking day, and I'm ready to go shopping because, what the fuck? We really didn't get to go shopping. He was like, babe, I can't really go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you where to go get you something, and I'll be back later. He like, I really be having to handle business when I'm out here. I'm like, okay. So me and her, we go shopping. You know what I'm saying? We find a little place. We have a ball. We go to the Foot Locker. We buy some shoes. We have a good time. But I'm noticing, like, damn, he be gone all motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? He ain't coming back to 9, 10 o'clock at night. And then he leaving like 7 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, you hustling, I get it. But, nigga, what the fuck? So now it's been like a day. We ain't had sex. And I'm like, okay. And at that time, baby, I was craving that nigga every day, like 4, 5 times a day. Like, I couldn't get enough. You understand? Like, if I could, let me tell you something how bad it was. It was so bad to where he'd just fall asleep inside of me because I ain't want him to move. Like, dick still in me. Like, his dick big. So even on soft, it's in me. Like, you feel me? This is how much I was, like, my body was so tapped into his. So the first night we get there, we don't have sex. The second night we there, we don't have sex. Oh, bitch, I'm in a full fucking heartbreak. And I'm trying to be cool because I'm like, okay, he hustling. You can't be thirsty. But the fact that the homegirl and her nigga is getting it in and I can hear it. And I'm like, a little jelly. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't say nothing. So the third day, I was like, I'm still not gonna say nothing. So his peoples or whatever came back over and he was like, hey, he told me to see, he was like, we going to this little fair thing. He was like, he told me to come ask y'all if y'all want to go. He was like, because he know he busy, but you might want to, you know, do something fun. Now, when I look at the cousin, I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? He fine to me, too. And y'all know I love me a dark-skinned Negro with some pretty teeth. He was chocolate with some pretty ass teeth, but he wasn't that tall. He was only like 5'9", 5'10", which was cool for me. You know what I'm saying? But he was sexy. He was buff like, and then he was like a nigga that still had creases in his clothes. That shit turned me on. I don't know why, but it did. So I was like, I'll go to the fair. She was like, I'll go over there. He was like, well, her friend was like, well, I gotta handle business. Y'all have fun. He like, have them back at a decent hour. Like, well, I'm looking like, we ain't no fucking kids. So we go to this little fair. We have a good time. You know what I'm talking about? But we actually with they homeboys or whatever. And his homeboy, like me and him getting on the rides together. We getting on the slide together. He trying to talk me into getting on this roller coaster. He like, it's only one drop. Like, you'll be alright. I'm going to be next to you. And then the homegirl like, come on. I'm scared too. But fuck it. We go get on. We get on. It's one little drop that go up. Well, I have it. But I had a heart attack on that motherfucker. So, we just had a good time. Like, it was a fucking vibe. And so then he was like, shit, y'all want to go to this club? And I was like, yeah. He was like, I know a little after hours or whatever. I was like, well, shit, I'm down. I'm like, he ain't called. So I know he ain't back to the house yet. I'm like, we can just go to the house. I was like, how far is it from the house? He like, only like 15 minutes. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, he ain't called. You know what I'm saying? So we can go, you know. We go to the little after hours, right? We and that motherfucker having fun. But it's just me and her. Them niggas in there smoking, you know what I'm saying? But they girls end up coming. Or whatever, and they just explained to him, like, you know, this the homie girl, well, we here, babe, you know, this is business. She like, I know Terry, I know he about his business, da-da-da. So we in this motherfucker. I'm talking. We in here jugging. Cause now at this time, now we lit. You know what I'm saying? We lit. We having fun. So we in this motherfucker partying, right? And so the girl, like, when I go to sit down in our little section or whatever, she like, "Oh, you with Terry?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" Automatically defensive. You feel me? I'm like, "Yeah, why?" She like, "Oh no, you just strong, baby." I'm like, "Yeah, I know that." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Cause what that supposed to mean?" She like, "Oh, nothing, nothing, nothing." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So now it's probably like around 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, right? Terry calling my phone. I don't answer the first time on purpose. I don't answer the second time on purpose. I don't answer the third time on purpose. The fourth time I ain't answer either because I felt like, oh, it's 12 something. You just now calling like it's the next day. So I'm in that motherfucker just ignoring my phone on the dance floor with the homegirl. Her phone ringing, she ignoring it too. Cause we like, whatever, you feel me? His homeboy answered the phone. He must have been like, "Hey, we at with you, whoa." So Terry must have been talking shit. Cause he was like, "Hey, bro." He like, "Well, you the one asked me to take them out, nigga. Like my girl right here, nigga. Da 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 da." I don't know what Terry was saying. He was telling me like, "Hey, you might want to leave." He was like, "I don't know if you know Terry like that." He like, but he was tripping. I was like, I don't give a fuck about him tripping. Like, I don't give a fuck because the fuck, baby, I go in this motherfucking club doing my thing. So I'm at the bar. Let me get a double shot of motherfucking Remy. I take the double shot. She take a double shot. I tell him to give me another double shot. He give me another double shot. Now I'm on my third double cup. Now I'm back on the floor and I'm twerking. I'll never forget. Back that ass came up. I was like, so some dude in the club just came and started dancing with me. Next thing I know, all I hear is Terry, 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 Terry. Mind you, I'm hearing them say Terry, but I refuse to turn around because I don't want him to even notice that I can hear, that I can see, that I can think, nothing. Man, I'm still, all I hear is bro, 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 and I can feel him coming. I swear I can feel him coming, y'all. And the nigga I was dancing with, he just took off on. Boom! I turn around, I don't drop my cup or nothing. As a boy going to the ground, I gonna go up on my shot. Throw my cup down like, what the fuck is you tripping for? He like, get the fuck out this club. What the fuck you doing in here? And why the fuck would you bring my bitch up in here? Why the fuck would you bring my bitch up in here? You got like fucked up, nigga. You knew what you was doing. He like, bro, man, nobody know who she is. She in here chilling. You over exaggerate. Terry like, nah, nigga, you got me fucked up, cuz on the dead homies. Nigga, we gon' get down, nigga. You got me fucked up. Oh boy, like, alright, bro, you really wanna fight me behind this? He like, nigga, you know what's up. You know what's up. Nigga like, oh well, my nigga, ain't my fault you ain't being truthful, nigga. Nigga, this where I hang out at. So right then and there, I'm like, what the fuck? So, I'm getting shoved all in the motherfucking car, right? So now my homegirl like, damn, why you grabbing on her like that? Now her boo like, nigga, you mind your motherfucking business too. Cause y'all should have been at home. Like, we been at home since 10 o'clock. We like, oh, but y'all ain't calling till damn near 1. That's so fucking funny. I'm like, what you have to do? Wash your dick off? He like, what? What? I'm like, that's what you have to do? But you went home, wash your dick off? What? Got you some rest? Nigga, what? I'm like, I ain't fucked you in 3 days, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? He like, that's what this about. I'm like, bottom line, nigga, you ain't gonna give it to me, nigga. Somebody is, nigga. Fuck you. You got me fucked up. This how I'm pointing at him in the car, bitch. Fingers, and y'all know my nails is done. Fingers all in the nigga face. You got me fucked up. Ba 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 ba. That nigga Terry turned around. Why y'all my ass? What he do that for? Nigga, I flipped out. Boom, 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 boom. Me and this nigga about to crash. He had to throw the car in park. Like when I say I wouldn't let up, I wouldn't let up. Oh, bitch, it went down in that motherfucking car. It went down in that motherfucking car. We get back to the apartment. I'm like, bitch, I'll fly home, nigga. He like, yeah, bitch, you can fly home, putting your hands on me. You got me fucked up. I'm like, oh, but you think you can snatch me out the motherfucking club? You think you can snatch me out the motherfucking club? You got me fucked up, nigga. So I leave out. I go to the motherfucking house, right? I go in the house or whatever. My own girl, like, you good, you good. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, he got me fucked up. I'm like, ain't no telling what bitch he been fucking all this motherfucking time. Oh, he like, what? Bitch, I ain't been fucking nobody with you. He like, you tripping out with my motherfucking homie. I'm like, you a weird ass nigga anyway. What you try to do? Make us go out with your homies? What you thought we was gonna get these niggas, son? I'm like, ain't nobody no hoes but you, nigga. I'm like, I'm loving you. I love you. Bitch, now I'm crying. Bitch, now I'm crying. Confession my motherfucking love, bitch. I'm like, I'm in love with you. He like, I love you. You think I always want you out in the streets, in the club, in the motherfucking party? Whoa. Bitch, now he kissing on me, grabbing on me, telling me sorry for hitting me. Cause you know I fell out and slapped me. Bitch, when we got home, we was arguing, I act like it was the worst thing in the world. Oh God. I can't breathe. My heart. I can't believe he hit me after I fucked him up in his car. Bitch, he brought me some water. He good for that. I get in the tub. He washing me up. I get out the tub. I'm naked. I'm in the bed. We laying there. He like, I'm sorry that I haven't been intimate with you, babe. But it ain't been like that. A nigga be really out here grinding. I gotta be careful, protect myself. I gotta stay on my guard so I don't be having sex because, you know, sex fuck with your mind. And I don't want to just be thinking about you in that way when I'm trying to hustle and fuck around and serve to the police and all kind of shit. That's what he tell me, right? I'm like, okay, whatever, right? So the next day, I get dressed. I go to the little shopping center. We go grab breakfast. And we had breakfast. And he telling me how, babe, we got one more trip. I'm like, where we going? He like, we gotta go to Vegas. And when he said that, I'm like, you for real? I'm like, babe, can the house we stay in? He like, babe, I already know you want a pool. I'm like, yeah. He was like, but we gonna stay at the room. I'm like, where we staying at? He like, MGM. I'm like, oh, I'm excited. Yes. I was like, babe, can you get the suite upstairs? So he was like, yeah, babe, I'm gonna get that. I lean over and give him a big ass kiss, bitch, in the hood. Right? And then all I hear is Terry. So who was that? And I hear Terry ain't moved. And I look up and I'm like, excuse me? She like, who are you? I'm like, I'm Pooh, who the fuck is you? Motherfucker looked me dead in my face and said, oh, I'm Terry.